we realized that this deck was over 20 years old and it was really starting to become a hazard. It really needed to be fixed. And we decided in our dreams that if we, rather than just fix this single level deck that wraps around this gorgeous house, that we might want to have a series of lower decks below it. And then we also realized reality set in and maybe just one lower deck. So that's been a dream of ours for several years.
And so, yes, we, as Francie had mentioned, we came out and we realized we were leaning on the deck with our drink to be able to see the sunset, and the railing was leaning with us. And we thought that might be kind of dangerous, so we said, let's find someone that can change this, that can replace what we already have. And yes, we already had the idea and even some sketches of what two lower tiers would look like going out into the lot below us. And so we decided, let's get a quote that way, and we did, and that's where we are now.
We knew what we wanted in our minds. We had no idea what it was going to take to make it happen. But in interviewing several contractors, and absolutely when we got a hold of the people with W7 Construction, we realized they were asking us the right questions. And more importantly, they were responding very quickly. We were getting information back from them. So we asked opinions about the type of wood that we should be using, and we had very strong feelings about the kind of railings that we wanted, because we wanted the railings to become not the railing, top railing invisible, but the slats invisible. So we gave them some suggestions, and they just came back so quickly with good information and quality pricing scheduling that we could figure out how to make a decision.
I remember when we've been waiting on pricing, and it was so critical, the pricing, because we had the lighting to do on the sculpture garden below us, and the deck fed into that. We didn't want to give anything up. It had to be a certain number. It had to be a certain number. We're between Dallas and Oklahoma City in the car. I get an email. Francie's driving. I get an email, and I read it to her, and I said, here's the price. It includes the lower deck. Because we were willing to give it up, the second deck. And I thought she could drive off the road.
I couldn't
She was
believe
so
it.
excited, and I was too.
And the response that we got from the city's inspector confirmed that this was not our imagination. This looked quality to us. But this is a guy that knows when somebody is cutting
No, that's
corners.
true.
And he said no.
He's and she's right. He's a man that has come from the East Coast. He built Marriott's, and he's the city inspector, code inspector. And we watch these guys. This is all glass behind us, and we work here, we live here, and we work here. Our office is here, and we watch these guys work, and we watch them look and contemplate and look and contemplate, and we wondered, are they going to be able to do what they want to do? And then they got it, and they just flew. And they took their time. They were craftsmen. And when this gentleman, when this code inspector walked up, I mean, it was just his normal routine. He came and complimented these workers. He said, that joist work is phenomenal. And he's from the industry. He wasn't just saying that. So it truly made us feel good that we had picked the absolute right contractor for this.